Hola, hola, mis amores, ¿cómo están? ¿Cómo están haciendo? Hi, my loves, how are you? How are you doing today? Oh my God, you all. So Katt Williams, I mean, he has literally shut down the whole internet with this interview. And I'm so excited. I'm so happy. Like, I could literally cry tears of joy. Call me dramatic if you want to. I could literally cry tears of joy because he literally got on the internet and outed everybody. And I feel like everyone or a lot of people are trying to act like, oh, this is so brand new, like blah, blah, blah. But honestly, y'all, Katt Williams has been saying this for years. Okay, y'all, so let's take a look at the interview highlights. Okay, I'm so excited about this. You go, Katt Williams. Thank you, sir. He's like the only one in Hollywood right now that I would touch or with a 10-foot pole. You know what I mean? Like, everyone else can just kick rocks. It's like if you didn't have and do it yourself like Katt Williams has, then I don't want to hear anything from you. Literally, y'all. So let's take a look at the highlights of this interview. Again, if you haven't watched the full thing, I highly recommend. Okay, I highly recommend, but let's go ahead and dive in because, you know, social media is going crazy. The internet is broken. He broke it. All right, he broke it.
Adele Givens, Samoa, Monique, Steve Harvey. Man, I'm sleepy than a motherfucker. I'm joked the fuck out. They just said everything I was gonna fucking say. I gotta think of some shit up here tonight. Monique took all my goddamn dick jokes. Dirty motherfucker, dirty mother. This a bad game. It's a bad game. So I'm tired of bullshit. I'm sick of fucking lying, man. You know, kings are comedy. Motherfucker be counting your money.
Don't forget to smash that like button for me. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button for me, okay?
My goal was to get this far in Hollywood and still have a virgin asshole. And never have sucked a penis. That was my only goal. I didn't want to get with a white woman because I was scared she might have me running down the street like Jonathan Majors.
Dad, you gonna think I'm old, Dad?
Not because I didn't like white women. I think white women are as great as any other women. But I'm not gonna act like I'm not scared of them. I have a reason to be scared. You could be Kang the Conqueror, and they could take your rabbit ass down in 2 weekends. And that's the truth of the matter. So I stayed away from that. Now, I've had to turn down $50 million 4 times. 4 times. Just to protect my integrity and that virgin hole I was telling you about. Right. Because P. Diddy be wanting the body. And you gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no. I did. See, I got the receipts for everything I'm telling. I came in this business saying I was going to expose. When I talked about Michael Jackson, when I talked about R. Kelly, they canceled me for these things because why would you talk about another black dude? Race is not where the line is drawn. It's God's side and the other side. And we don't care nothing about the other side. Period. All of these big dick deviants is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or who you is. TG Jakes, any of them. All lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way.
Katt Williams on here calling people out again. I told y'all before, the higher elites made the media make him look crazy because he didn't want to take their route. When you take a different route, they make you look crazy. Oh, you think I'm playing?
Some of us are against the Illuminati, and we are against the Illuminati at our own detriment. When people are against the Illuminati, then they get punched in the face all the time. The press hates them, and nobody likes them.
He decided to go another route, which was a different route than what they wanted him to go. So they painted a picture of him for us. But I told y'all, when they make somebody look crazy in the media, pay attention to what that person's saying. 9 times out of 10, they're telling truth. Now you got him on here exposing everybody.
Because the people want to know, why would he get blackballed? Because in 30 years, I've done nothing but collect information, knowledge, and your secrets. So if you and a man was in a corner doing something you wasn't supposed to be doing,
You would tell it.
no, somebody come to tell me. I know so many things I shouldn't know, and they all know it.
Are you not afraid about being blackballed again? These are some power people.
What do you mean again? These people are not powerful. Satan can't create anything. That includes blessings for his people. That's why, do you know what the number one job of somebody that sold their soul in Hollywood is? What? Is to act like it didn't happen.
This man said the number one job for somebody in Hollywood who sold their soul is to act like they didn't sell their soul. Whew. You got many people out here losing their souls for temporary pleasure, losing their souls for money, temporary money that will not go with them when they leave this earth.
Do you have a personal relationship with Melba?
No. I understood that she was a black woman in a time where it mattered what you look like, and they had a certain thing that they needed you to look like and act like in order to be successful.
Right.
And she just never did that. She wasn't tall enough. They didn't like her looks. They didn't like that her hair was natural. They talked crazy about her, and yet she still made all of these achievements. And I'm like, understand, I'm already in the Comedy Hall of Fame. I'm already going to heaven no matter what happens. If it ends in a second, I'm up there. So it gives me the leeway to do some things that are simply because it's the right thing to do. So the truth of the matter is, they wanted to give me a star. But please don't consider me and this person been sitting on this list this whole time. And just because they ain't got enough money, they can't get their just due? That's crazy. When do you start? That's hurtful. What if somebody can't afford their flowers? You mean they don't get them? No, God don't operate like that. He would send a dummy like me to come and take care of that.
Was he lying, though? I don't think that nigga was lying. Was he lying, though? I don't think that nigga was lying. Was he lying, though? I don't think that nigga was lying.
The Chris Tucker that we got now is Epstein Island Chris Tucker, not Smokey.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
If I didn't know no better, I'd tell you he's the greatest. I don't care what you say. To be confident and not delusional is a real skill. Most of these confident people we see is really delusional.
Well, you don't think they asked Chris Tucker to come back in the second Friday? Smokey was all in. Smokey, there ain't no Friday without Smokey.
We all agree to that, and there's no next Friday without Friday, and there's no Friday after next without.
Nah, we talk about the road because you said that they don't.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Chris was allowed to make the decision. At the time that this is happening, Katt Williams is known for smoking weed. Willie Nelson is known for smoking weed.
Right.
Snoop's known for smoking weed, but none of us is really known except Willie. And I'm saying, Chris Tucker didn't want to be the poster child for smoking weed. He don't smoke weed like that.
Right.
He in the church. He Michael Jackson's best friend. Christmas. Michael Jackson called him Christmas. You ever met a man that gave you a little nickname like that?
No.
Me neither. Martin tried to put me in my first dress. When he had to go on his hiatus, he tell me, Katt, when I come back, I need you. You my young partner. You my brother in comedy. When I come back, just promise me that my next movie, it'll be me and you. We gonna do it together. We gonna do some buddy cop shit. I said, Martin, you got my motherfucking word, my nigga. Go do what you gotta do. When you come back, I'm in your movie. Don't trip. I don't need to see the script or nothing. You know, we get in that office and this fool pull out Big Mama's House 2. I almost died. And I gotta read this script from all these good white people. Where this nigga want me to get in a dress with him. And I'm literally saying to everybody, why is he in a dress again? You already played the old lady as an FBI agent. We can play anything now. We can be playing a dog catcher this time. Why do we need to be in a dress? And I get so mad, I say, you don't want me. You want Brandon T. Jackson. And that's who they went and got. Twice I said it, they went and got him. Just like I'm telling you, I had that other dude's work. I had all of it. All I did was say, I want to punch it up so it's not offensive to real niggas. And that's how I got in this position.
Lord have mercy. I sure hope I have Club Shay Shay after this air.
It's gonna be in a dimension it's never been.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
The greatest thing floating in
I might be out
2024.
of business.
Mark the words. No way. In a whole different realm of business. Oprah coming next. Once I establish this as a place of truth.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Watch. God's people ain't that few.
It's because we are now in the age of the truth and exposure that now everyone's listening to him and everyone's giving him the full credit that he deserves. He literally got on this interview. You have to be a genius, right? Because he got on this interview, and what he ended up doing by getting on this interview and doing the interview and the way that he did it and saying everything that he said and putting the truth out there is he ended up literally solidifying his legacy. Like his legacy is set. It's set, bro. Like his legacy is set, bro. Like it's done. Like stamped, sealed, locked with a bow on top. Now that's a legacy. Y'all want to know what a legacy is? It's not no children. Because I didn't even know. He talks about this in the interview, and he talks about the fact that he adopted 3 children. I didn't even know that he had not 3. Oh my gosh, I'm tripping. 7. I didn't even know that he had adopted 7 children. I don't even know who those children are. So again, going back to the video that I made on what is a legacy, because all these raggedy males today in 2024 wanting to come to women's spaces to try to gaslight us and tell us like, well, a child is a legacy. No, a child is a human being. Move on. That's not a legacy. A human being grows up and they end up doing whatever they want. That's not a legacy. A child is not a legacy. A legacy is something that you have to do for yourself. It's your imprint. And you have to do it, right? A child can't do it for you. You can't do it by giving birth to a child. That's a human being, right? That's not an asset, right? A child is not a property. A child is not a thing, right? So he literally, y'all, oh my gosh. So he put a nice little bow on top of his legacy. And apparently, do y'all want to know what trips me out the most? Like, he's super rich. Like, I think, like, he's a multi-millionaire. I Googled his net worth. Let's take a look at this, y'all. So Google has Katt Williams' net worth as $2 million. He addressed this. He was like, what are y'all like? He was like, don't Google my net worth because you're not going to even know what, like, that doesn't say anything. He was like, I have $2 million on me. That's the same day. Right? So this doesn't even come close to his true net worth. And you know what that had me thinking? That means the fact that they have net worths on here doesn't mean anything at all. Like, we don't actually know how much these people are worth. And at least I thought that if you Google it, I would think that it at least comes close. And it doesn't sound like it comes anywhere close. Because Katt Williams also talked about the fact that he literally makes 8 figures just on his specials, because he talked about the fact that he has at least 12 specials, right? And and a lot of them are on Netflix. So just on the specials that are on Netflix, he's at 8 figures already just from that. So y'all, I don't even know how they get these numbers online, but it seems to me like these are heavily manipulated. And he has turned down so much money. Like, so much money because he's consistently chosen his ethics. He's consistently chosen his values instead of the money. And so what really rubs me the wrong way is for many years, they try to paint Katt Williams as this person that has drug issues or is on drugs. And I never really saw that, because even then I was like, well, because every time they do that, it always makes me question them, because I feel like, okay, well, he's on drugs supposedly. What does that have to do with what he's saying or what he's talking about? Because y'all only say that type of stuff when he starts talking about you. When he starts talking about Hollywood, all of a sudden he's on this, all of a sudden he's on that. And they do this to every celebrity that steps up and says something about all Hollywood, like Kanye. Like Kanye, all of a sudden Kanye has this mental issue, all of a sudden Kanye has that mental issue. But it's like, okay, even if you're trying to claim these things, the math is still mathing for me on what they're saying about Hollywood. It is totally believable. I can see it. And they're pointing to real world examples and they're linking it up, and the math is mathing. So you explain that math to me, as opposed to trying to tell me that this person has this or this person has that. I'm not worried about that, right? That's always been super crazy to me. This is going to be a whole compilation. So it's going to have, probably I have to say, because I watched the whole thing, so the best moments of Katt Williams' legendary interview. It's going to be a whole compilation of those moments. And it's going to be, I'm going to separate them probably into 2 to 3 different parts is what I'm thinking. So this is part 1, y'all. Oh my God, leave it in the comments below. What do you think? This is insane. It's blowing my mind. Okay, but why am I not surprised? I'm mind blown, right? I am shook, but why am I not surprised? Why am I not surprised, right? So y'all, yeah, leave it in the comments below. Don't forget to smash that like button for me. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button for me, okay? And I'll catch y'all in the next one. Bye.